What's up, YouTube? This is a short video on how to use Reason 4.0 sampling with the NN-XT. What you want to do is use actually any kind of program you want to record your samples or what have you. I use Wavelab 6 because it's easy, and I've been using it for years along with Wavelab 5 and whatever. So I already have the sample already out. We're just going to use this real quick. So what I'm going to do is just showed you real quick what the sample was, and I'm gonna load it up into Recycle. Here's a sample with it loaded up in Recycle, and what I'm gonna do is chop it up. What you want to use is the pen tool to cut where you want to chop the sample up at. I pretty much remember the points, but I don't want to spend a lot of time doing this because you only get 10 minutes for a video. So most of the time I'm clicking on where the claps are, and then I come back and do the downbeats. So with cutting up the sample and everything is pretty much done. Depending on how far you cut it, I cut it into like at least 10 or 15 parts. You can't really hear the difference, but when you play it on the Mpd, you'll hear each key is a different sample, as you can see here. So once you're done with that, you go and save it. Save as, save it to wherever you want to save it to. Then you load up Reason. And I already made it a shortcut because I already have a drum beat. I already decided to use one of them I made. Just sounds like this. Just slapped it together real fast. Now back to the sample. Here's the sample, which I'm gonna reload so you guys get to see everything how it's done. So what you want to do with it loaded like this, you'll see the samples here. What you want to do is left click on the mouse on the screen here while I'm circling. Left mouse button, then click Control A. So Control A will highlight all the sample, and then bring up all your other buttons such as frequency, the velocity of the sample, the speed of your sample, what frequency, like if you want to take all the highs out, turn it to a bass line or whatever. Just fool around with it, and you'll figure out pretty much all the buttons. But right now we're just gonna figure out how to play it. So just go to group and turn the 8, click here and bring it down to 1. Now you go scroll over, go to amp envelope, and then you want to turn the release button all the way up. So when you hit the sample, each key plays all the way through until you play the next button or next pad. Right here, the pitch is basically the speed. All the other ones you should be able to figure out just by trial and error and fooling around with it. So right now I already know the speed, so I have to clock it down. I already have my BPM set at 93, and pretty much I'm gonna play the drums after I unmute them. So you have the drums here, and then you just go like on your pads or your keyboard. So that's pretty much it. What you could do now is set the click and a pre-click. So when you play it, it'll have the clicking button so you could keep on time. I don't really use it that much. And then you hit record. And if you already know what you want to play, it should be easy. And just go at it. As you can see, I'm taking off the record button and the pre-click, and then I'm going to mute the drum so you can hear. Okay, now, since I pretty much played it like pretty much on time, if you happen to mess up, you could click on the pattern itself, stretch out the window, select all, Control A is to select all also, and then press Control K, and that should set the tempo and the timing for everything there. So it'll play actually Alright, I guess that would be it. If you have any questions, just leave me an email or anything. This is just a short tutorial for my coworkers, actually. Too lazy to go to their house and teach them how to do it face to face, so they asked me to do a video, so that's pretty much it. Peace out.